Good morning, friends. Welcome back. Welcome to the 30th episode of State of the Market Live. Today is July 15th, 2022, and it's a great and sunny Friday morning. So, let's see what is happening in SGX Nifty futures first, and then we'll move on to Nifty and Bank Nifty. After that, we'll check out a few stocks. So, SGX Nifty is trading in a small range. It's very tepid. There's not much of information that we can decipher from SGX Nifty. So it has left to the RDH, which means regular trading hours. So now the entire market trend for today is dependent on what will happen at the open. So here we see that in SGX, there is, after yesterday night's close, there is not much of difference, only, 40 points fall, and then, we are trading near 960. So my closing comments in my Telegram channel yesterday, I told you that we should kind of close at 960 to 16,035. So basically, this is the range. And exactly you see that how SGX Nifty is just trading at 960, 5960, I mean. So that's it. I mean, there is not much information that we can get from SGX today. So we'll move to Nifty futures. Sorry about that. We'll move to Nifty futures to see how the trend is emerging. So today is a Friday, the day after expiry. It's going to be fresh contracts, fresh movement in the index. So every 6 days, that means every Thursday, we reset our trend expectations as players, futures players. So let's look at a trend, because every day looking at intraday does not give or glean any information. So we'll check what is the daily trend saying. So we are, still not able to kind of cross this range. So basically, we have to cross these ranges. I'm sorry about this. Something like this. Just a minute. So we have to cross range that is 16,800 for any meaningful upturn. So the trend, the longer trend, it's kind of is only down. So we are not at in a kind of moving on an uptrend. And also within this, we are kind of still trading near the gap. You see that we are trading near the gap. So yesterday we just filled the gap because this gap fill was important. Because if we don't fill the gap and keep on going, it's the market structure will always be weak. Now, what the market needs to ensure on a daily time frame is we need to kind of stay above these levels, which is like 15,777. Yesterday I told you in the Telegram channel, and we got to kind of stay above 15,200. So this is another zone where kind of the market can have a 2-day move. So yesterday both buyers and sellers were powerful, because it is a down week. That means the week has been down on expiry. Today mostly we may have a uptrend week. Again, this is a very crude indicator. It is not a strategy, or it is something that we should not rely upon and trade. However, it gives some kind of information or some kind of confidence to go into the market on a Friday. So basically today we may kind of go up. So probably we can look around 154 or 234 levels on an upturn. If we break this, if we sustain about this on Monday, we can see higher levels. Otherwise, kind of we will come down again. So today mostly Nifty should have a positive day. Let's see on an intraday basis what are the levels that we should identify for today. So you see it has been a down week. So what we'll do is we'll kind of on the upside, we will just kind of draw a Fibonacci. This is the high, so we'll draw a Fibonacci. So probably this is the range that I will look for. So this is the range where the market will kind of see a lot of traction. So it may open around these levels. It should break 16,100 and 3 and 169 to get to 2543 or 234 level. 234 is kind of an order flow level. So probably we may have a move on the upside. However, breaking this zone is very important. So there will be a lot of two-way auction in this between 1610 and 16103. Yesterday I expected the market to close here, however it did not. So we may gap up around 16035 and kind of go up towards 234 and 243, and that is going to be my zone 1. So basically today my zone 1 is something like this. So I'm expecting a movement here, zone 1. So anything above is a low probable thing, and anything below day low, probably you can keep 860 as the zone. So this is going to be my zone 2. So we may stay within this range, zone 2. And these are zone 3s. So below this and above this, these are zone 3. That means I attach very low probabilities. There is only 5% of chance that we may get to these levels. Probably this is not even there today. So at the most we may start here, or kind of move around here in zone 2 and then move into zone 1, or we can gap up and then go into deep into zone 1. So this is the expectation for Nifty futures. Let's look at what is happening in Bank Nifty futures. So before going to Bank Nifty futures, let's remember the levels. Let's draw the line so that late in the day, when we are when we see the market moving, we can estimate whether our just a minute, guys. Yeah, this is the one. So whether our analysis is correct or not. So we'll be looking for a break of 16,103 and then a break of 16,253. I'll have 234 also, but let's keep 253 because this is a Fibonacci zone. So again, there is one more level, 16,010. So we have to open above this level, and any move below that, that is 15,860 is going to be pretty bad. So these are the levels that we are going with. So keep in mind, and you can watch back the video when the market begins. Now let's look at Bank Nifty. In Bank Nifty, again we'll look at the daily time frame. So we are looking at the daily time frame. So here again we are seeing that we are making lower highs. So this is a kind of down pattern. So we have not at least crossed the single down pattern. That means we need to at least break 36,200 or 300 levels to go, or to kind of negate this longer time frame downtrend. On the downside, we see that the trend is not yet built. So that means there is support. So we should not break this. So that leaves us with this kind of big range to go with until either side is broken. So on a downtrend, you see that again we have a down week. That means since last week, this is like 4-5 trading days, which is like from Friday to yesterday, it is 5 trading days. So we have ended down. So there is a fair chance, literally fair chance that we get deep into this range again instead of breaking down. However, a break of day low is indicating a gap here. So gap is a kind of attraction zone where orders will come and the market will kind of test it before breaking down or reversing. So the gap zone can be filled because we were just below yesterday's low. So you can see that there is a nice small gap zone which needs to get filled today. So we should not break this. That may act as a support, and we will end up on the higher side. Let's look at the intraday situation. So you see that we are kind of waiting near the gap. So this gap is pretty important. So let's see what are the levels that we have to look for in between. So we'll draw the lines here so that we know where where to trade and where not to. So we'll have 34,999 or 35,000 as the key level, and then we have 35,229. So this is a key zone that we have to respect. for the market to, kind of go today. So any upside, if it opens above somewhere near the middle of yesterday, so we'll cover this gap. We need to break 35 to 33 for kind of hitting these 35,600 levels. And also you see that here on a 15-minute time frame also we are making lower lows. So kind of we need to break this trend. So basically we need to break this first, and then this, and then we should go higher. That's how it is going to be. If at all we have to go down, that means we break this. So there are kind of the downtrend will be pretty fast towards 34 200 levels. So we have to be aware of that. That's very important. So on the downside, you see 34,023 as a very important level. So if this gap is broken, if this particular gap is broken, so we're going to go down to 34,031 levels and then further down. So that's it for Bank Nifty. So let's check a couple of stocks. We'll check Reliance first. So yeah, as you see, SGX is kind of moving towards 15,975. So that is our expected range where the market should open. It should open around 16,013 levels. Yesterday in my Telegram channel, I gave you the information that we should be closing near 15,960 and 16,035. Now you see SGX making an effort to go towards that level. So let's look at Reliance. I think Reliance is around somewhere here. Just a minute, guys. Yeah. So here it is, Reliance as expected. I have been literally talking every day about Reliance. I told you that there is going to be a rangy pattern before we do anything on the downside or on the upside. And as expected, you see that, kind of there is a very thin movement between this. So any break is going to be virulent. So you have to wait for that. Any close about 2452 can be bought for higher levels, like basically to break the swing high and even going into this zone to attack the gap around this zone 2700s. So but for that we have to break 2452. Now below this, so there is a fair chance of kind of failing below this. You see that this is the point of control of the horizontal range. You see this here. So this is the point of control. So you see that the market, oh my god, sorry about it. So we are here. So this is the range. So we are about the mid of it. So any break below this is going to bring a lot of further action towards this level. So we will end up near 20 to 30. So it's a clean kind of 100 or 150 odd points from the break of this small range. So let the range complete, because unlike in other cases, you see that Reliance is not making a hurry to reverse. So there is a lot of expectation here to build up. And I have told you right on the day, right on this big bar day on 30th, on 1st July, sorry about it, 1st July, I have told you that this range is pretty important and we need to break this range. That's all for today, guys. Have a great day. Please subscribe to my channel, and also please put in comment section how you feel about these videos. Please like as well. Have a great day. Be safe. Bye bye.